Yeah, hi peeps, it's Tersse back on the old squat box once again, and before we go anywhere, yes, I know that I'm not the prettiest sight in the world. I am not any kind of he-man. I am not, I don't know, well, name your most, favourite, male TV or movie, actor, I am not him. And you can tell that right away, right? But how much do we know about these people who act on the screen, who make millions and can spend some of those millions being very, very private citizens? And they do spend millions to make sure they are private citizens. They spend a lot of time buying homes very far away from where they were born. I mean, they don't buy a house next door to their mum. They don't buy a house next door to their brother or sister. They buy multi-million-pound homes somewhere in some neck of the woods where the only way you're allowed to walk down that street is if the police have vetted you, right? So we know what these people are doing, and although they are the most handsome people that you would ever see on the screen, they are not what you would call the normal person you would see walking down the street. So I was just, cursorily looking through my Google Plus shit when I came across this guy, Campbell. I think it was a link that was put up by a friend of mine. Well, I say friend, but it's a person that I have got links to on YouTube and Google Plus, right? Robert Wallace linked this video, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, okay, here's some fat guy, not the prettiest, and he is saying I'm not the prettiest, which was I often say anyway. I'm not the smartest or the most beautiful person on YouTube, but it seems to be leading up to something. I'm only 2 minutes 49 into his 8 minutes 10 video, but he's already mentioned religion, he's already mentioned sex, he's already mentioned looks, he's already mentioned the culture that we have of thinking that a good person is a pretty person, So we've already covered that, and he's only 2:49, and I really don't want to go down any further. I stopped the video to make this video. Right, I am not the most handsomest person in the fucking world, right? I have already expressed that. I am not a person who will tell you that you need to be seeking God to find something special in your life, but that's it. I'm not sure where this guy is going, but that seems to be where he is going. He's trying to tell you you can't always take a book by its cover. You peel back the layer of skin and we all look ugly. Well, obviously, if I was to peel the skin off your face, it would bleed and you would look fucking horribly ugly, right? That's never where I ever go with any of the things that I talk about when I'm talking about improving yourself and becoming a better person. I do talk about improving yourself on the inside, but I never talk about improving yourself on the inside at the expense of peeling your skin off. So I don't know where this guy's going, but I would just like to say, right? No religion, no ideology, no political fucking ideology, no mental ideology. Nothing is going to make you a better person than what you are. What you need to do with your life, no matter whether you're a millionaire, a billionaire, or a poor person earning nothing, if you're having problems in your life, what you need to do is you need to connect with the people who live around you. You need to connect with your neighbours. You need to connect with your friends. You need to connect with your family, and especially what you need to do is you need to connect with yourself. Now, you don't need a God to do that. You don't. because God doesn't exist. He's not there. You can pray all you fucking want. You could crawl up a fucking ragged, jagged mountain, cutting every bit of flesh that touches the ground until you get to the top. You know what I mean? And then pray to some imaginary God, and he's not going to improve you, your life, or any of the circumstances of the people that you love around about you. He's not going to do that. Why? Because he's not there. It doesn't work that way. You know, if you want to improve your life, you need to start by changing you. You need to change yourself. If you're doing weird, fucked-hearted shit that fucking hurts people around about you, you need to change yourself. If you see someone who is like, you know, a neighbour, a friend, a family member who's doing that shit, you need to try to intervene and calm them down and get them to think about what they're doing and try to get them to connect with the people round about them. Show them that you have a feeling for them, and that if only they will reciprocate that feeling, they can also feel better about themselves and change their life view and change the direction that their life is going in. Now, a lot of people think that that's bullshit. You know, you can't change the mind of a crazy person, but that's not true. A lot of people who are going through crazy, you know, experiences in their life, a lot of it is an emotional loss. They have a failing in understanding the connection they have with other people. Now, sometimes it is chemical, and we need intervention from, you know, a hospital to take them in and give them like a balancing chemical because they're missing it. But sometimes it is also just an emotional deficit. They've never felt that they belong, they've never felt part of the group. And it's very easy to be like that. It's very, very easy to find yourself singled out and not part of the group because you're not performing the way the group mindset feels you should. But most of the time that's because the group you find yourself excluded from is a crazy religious or a crazy ideological mindset. You know, we're all fucking, you know, butlers, you know, or we're all, you know, Christian or Muslim, or we all think that we should be, you know, burying food for the coming apocalypse, you know. And so if you're on the outskirts of that sort of group, what I would say to you is leave the group. Leave the group and go to a city where you don't know anyone and meet some new people, chat to them, you know, be yourself, and you pretty much find, you know, pretty quickly, you become part of a new group. It's no big fucking deal to, you know, lose the feelings and the connection with a fucktardy group if you can go and find yourself a connection with a nice new group. So it's not always about, you know, you're the crazy one. Sometimes they're the crazy ones and you are the normal one. And that's why you look crazy to them, and they try to convince you you're crazy because you're normal compared to their craziness. So sometimes you need to actually just say to yourself, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of trying to be crazy when I can't deal with it. I can't fake it. And I'm just not crazy. So you should just leave. Just leave, get on a bus, get on a train, go somewhere else, meet good people, nice people, like normal people like you, and just join a different society. And by the way, if you have any knowledge about this crazy society who are building a nuclear bomb and going to blow America up, or you know what I mean, or, you know, are going to release a plague upon the world, you should tell people about that. You know what I mean? You should definitely go to the NSA, the government, you know what I mean, you know, go to Westminster, petition outside and say, I know these crazy bastards who are trying to kill the world, you know, go and tell someone about it. Don't bottle it up and hold it inside, because that's only going to make you feel really bad when hundreds of thousands of people die because these people go and perpetrate some horrid, you know, devastating, you know, attack on, you know, their own country, you know. So, you know, it's not just the Muslims. Yeah, there's crazy Christian people and there's crazy people who don't even believe in it. Yeah, they can make their own religion up. They can believe in, you know, the star of fucking Taurus, you know, that's beaming down information for them to do crazy things, you know what I mean, crazy shit, you know. Yeah, but if you're involved in a cult like that and you feel left out, on the fringes, you know what I mean, go to your government and tell them about it, you know what I mean. Meet new people, make friends, you know what I mean. But tell your government about these crazy people you left and let the government sort it out, because it can only turn out good if you catch them before they kill thousands of people with their crazy ideas, you know what I mean. Just saying, you know, I'm just saying, you as an individual are a beautiful being. We're all beautiful beings. Even when we're drunk, we're still beautiful, we're just, you know, we look ugly because we're drunk and throw up, you know what I mean. That happens. That's perfectly acceptable, you know. But getting crazy and not drinking and poisoning hundreds of thousands of people with some kind of fucktardy mental apocalyptic fucking, you know, prophecy we believe needs to be fulfilled, that's crazy. You're not the crazy one. You're the one that left because they're crazy, you know what I mean. So I'm just saying, you know, take it from me, peeling the skin off, yeah, makes us all ugly, but inside we're all beautiful beings. We're all lovely, beautiful beings, you know what I mean. Apart from me, I was always beautiful. I was a beautiful baby. I was a beautiful teenager. And now I'm a beautiful old man with a beard. You know what I mean? Shut up. Not listening to you. I don't want to hear it. Fuck off, right? I am a beautiful being. Always have been, always will be. Swangy fucking value, motherfuckers. Yeah? I'm presently drinking wine, but I will be moving on to whiskey later, and I will become very more boisterous, aggressive, and forceful about my opinions. So just letting you know, just preparing you for it. The future terse is going to be the terse of the past. So fucking watch at your peril, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Slangy fucking var.